Disgraced White House aide Rob Porter knew already in September that his security clearance was being held up over concerns that he had a violent past, suggesting that top Trump officials might have known about his alleged abuse for months, his ex-wife said Thursday. Porter abruptly stepped down as the Trump administration staff secretary last week amid shocking allegations that he had physically and emotionally abused his two ex-wives, Jenny Willoughby and Colby Holderness. A subsequent scandal ensued as the White House struggled to explain who might have known about Porter's alleged abuse and why he was allowed to stay on for so long. Adding another layer of intrigue, Willoughby revealed Thursday that Porter told her in September that his security clearance had been delayed over concerns that he was violent. "When I asked him how he knew that, he told me that people who were involved in the background check let him know it was being delayed and that one of the concerns was that he was violent," Willoughby told CNN. "So, he was asking me if I had used that word with the FBI and if Colby had used that word." Porter reached out to his ex-wife a second time in September to vent about the same matter. The White House did not respond to emailed questions from the Daily News. Porter, who denies the allegations, could not be reached for comment. Willoughby's comments raise additional questions about who knew what inside the White House. Chief of Staff John Kelly, Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders and other top officials have come under fire for protecting Porter in the immediate aftermath of his ex-wife's accusations, issuing glowing statements about the ex-staffer. After Porter stepped down, the administration tried to backpedal, declaring that it supports victims of domestic abuse and take accusations of such conduct seriously. The White House has maintained that it didn't know about the allegations against Porter until the night before he resigned. But skepticism arose after FBI Director Christopher Wray testified before a Senate committee earlier this week that the Bureau delivered results from Porter's background screening to the White House Personnel Security Office already in July. President Trump, who's himself accused of sexual misconduct by nearly 24 women, refused for days to denounce domestic abuse, instead praising Porter for doing a very good job and complaining over Twitter that mere allegations were ruining people's lives. Critics pointed out that the ex-wife's accusations hardly amounted to mere allegations, noting that Willoughby even had a photo of a black eye Porter allegedly gave her while they were on vacation in the early 2000s. Amid pressure, Trump finally came out against domestic abuse during a brief Oval Office press gaggle on Wednesday. "I am totally opposed to domestic violence and everybody here knows that," Trump said. "Send a letter to the editor, join the conversation," Facebook tweet.